how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. So as you've definitely seen, the Crimson Isle has just released, aka the Nether update, and the content inside of it is just as popular as ever. Now, coming with this is an all-new fishing system called trophy fishing, and this is just a simple and easy guide for how to level it up quickly, where to do everything, what to do with everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. Now, one of the first things that we need to do to get started is to figure out where to trophy fish and how to do it. Now, in every single lobby, it's always in the same place. Odger in his little hut right here at the top of the volcano. So inside here, he'll give you a list of all of the trophy fish. Now, these all look like blank squares because you haven't caught them yet, but these are all of the trophy fish in the game, and we're gonna go through all of them and tell you exactly how each one works and how to catch them. Alright, whilst chaos aggressively ensues outside, that's a little scary, we can talk about what's going on here. Now, first, I'm going to go through all of the fish that don't need to be caught in a specific location, and then after that, I'll show you the locations of all of the fish that need to be caught in a specific location. To start, the golden fish. The golden fish is really simple. It just randomly spawns whilst you're fishing. And just like that, we have a golden fish. So I'll show you guys how to do it. All you need to do is just cast your hook onto it a couple times until in the chat it tells you that the golden fish is weak. Just like that. And then all you need to do is right click one more time. Now, the vanille is another kind of fish that is kind of sucky to get because it can only be caught with the starter lava rod when it has no enchantments. Now, you're thinking, oh wait, I already got a magma rod, I don't have my starter rod. That is a-okay. You can click on this Lost Reward shop and buy a clean one right here. You can just use this to try and catch them. Next up, the manta ray. Now, the manta ray is fairly rare, and I believe it is about 1,000 mana that you can catch it at, but all of your mana above that gives you a higher chance of catching it, making it less rare, doing all that. It really helps. Then the lava horse. The lava horse and the blobfish are really similar. They can both just be caught anywhere. You'll see a lot of them throughout your time fishing. The slugfish is next up, being another one of those grindy fish to get, because it can only be caught when your bobber has been in the lava for over 30 seconds. So you want to keep your bobber in the lava for a little bit of time and wait for the first bite to come. Now, when it comes, you don't reel it in. You just keep it in the water, like so. Now, what you're going to want to do is wait for another 10 to 15 seconds for the next fish to come by and bite at your bobber. This is the one you want to reel in, and with your starting gear, it should be a little over 30 seconds, allowing you to catch the slugfish. This is the gusher, and they can usually be caught anywhere in a server as long as there's been at least one volcano eruption. Now, this is the sulfur skitter, but I like to call it the Corrales fish just on the eyes alone. And I'm going to show you how to catch that right now. Now, sometimes if you're very, very lucky in a lobby, you can find some sulfur blocks around here on these platforms. And if you do, you can just fish here and you have a high chance of getting a sulfur skitter. But in most lobbies, you won't find that, so what you need to do is wait for the volcano to erupt, and then look around, find a sulfur block near some lava, and fish there. Next up is the steaming hot flounder, which is caught in volcano geysers. So the geysers will always look like this, just some smoke particles coming out of the lava. And what you want to do is just get your bobber positioned right into the geyser, just like that, and you'll be able to catch the steaming hot flounders. Next up is the flyfish, which can be caught from 8 blocks above the lava in the blazing volcano. Now, getting good setup for this is fairly easy. All you want to do is find a pillar like this that's over 8 blocks or 8 blocks from the lava down here, and you just want to stand on top of it and cast into here. Next, the volcanic stonefish, which is caught anywhere in the blazing volcano. Next, we have the skeleton fish, which is a basic, and if you're following the barbarian quest line, you'll know what this one is. Now, technically, this fish is caught anywhere in the burning desert. Any lava source right next to it is a-okay, it counts there. However, my personal favorite place to catch them is right over here, just up on this. Next, we have the moldfin, which is really similar to the skeleton fish, but instead of being caught in the burning desert, it is caught in the mystic marsh. After that, we have the soulfish, which is caught in the stronghold. Now, the trick is finding the right place to catch these, and these pools work a-okay. Now, the last specialized location fish is right here, and that is the Rarity fish. Whilst technically any of these pools around the dojo will work, I personally like the one back here. Now, there are 3 fish that I've been purposefully avoiding because they are the hardest fish to catch in the game. Now, it is this fish, and this fish, and you can tell by their names that they're a little bit special. Now, I was lucky enough to recently have caught one of these, as you can see right here in my inventory, but to be honest, the drop chance of these is the exact same as the chance of this. So the real question is, what makes it so hard to catch? Now, the answer is surprisingly simple. The only thing you need to do to get it started, at least, and catch the first version, is to use some corrupted bait. Now, corrupted bait is fine, but it halves your fishing speed to make them even harder to catch. Alright, I've now caught 3 of these, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make space in my fishing bag, and I'm going to put them both in here. Now, before we start this next part, I'm going to say that it's really important to have caster 5 or caster 6 on your rod, because that gives you a higher chance of not using bait. Now, this is really helpful because these fish take a long time to catch, and the higher your chance of not using one of them, the better. What we do from here is we just cast our rod a couple times, and we hope that we get the next version. And there we go, just like that, we caught the second version. Now this is number 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can get any others from what we have. Alright, and there we go, that is all of my bait, but I managed to catch 1 tier 2. Now with this, we do the exact same thing we did with the others. We put it in the fishing bag, and now we just hope to catch the 3rd variant. It's very rare, and it's super hard to get to this point. However, I believe. And with my 1 go, the game didn't like me, gave me some magma cream. But it's alright, that just shows to you all how hard it is to catch this thing. Now, we can go into the trophy fishing reward section and we can look at all of the requirements. So for novice trophy fisher, it is catch 15 bronze tier or above trophy fish. And if I was to recommend which 15 to go for, it would be all of them except for the number 3, the manta ray, and the number 2 or the sulfur skitter. It's really up to you as to which one you're going for. If you find a sulfur block near some lava, go for this. It's really easy to catch. However, if not, and you're just getting unlucky, it's better to go for number 2. Then, once you get here, make sure to put on your bronze hunter helmet and chestplate and leggings and boots, the full set, because you're gonna need all of it in order to start getting some of the silver ones. Now, you might not know exactly what the rarities are, or at least how rare each one is. Now, the bronze version of most things is common. You know, it's the most common tier, and you're going to be seeing a lot of them. Silver tier wise, it's usually about 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 of each fish is a silver. When it comes to gold, I usually get about 1 gold per stack of the fish I catch. They are rare, they are not easy to get, it's hard. And then, diamond-wise, I've probably caught over 500 or 600 fish, and I haven't even seen a diamond variant of fish. So that'll just prove to you exactly how rare these things are. Pet-wise, an ammonite pet with a high mining level is great, because once you start putting on the hunter sets, you won't even be able to catch sea creatures. Now, this is not for money. This is only for leveling up, getting the achievements, doing whatever you want to do. Even if it's just a personal goal, this is not going to be for money in the slightest. This is just the easiest way to catch all of the fish. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't, because it does help out the channel. So yeah, thank you all, and I will see you next time.